Welcome in, Randy here from the Mad Props Media YouTube channel. Today, I want to go over the DJI Air 3 and my experience after owning it for about 1 year. So stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. Okay, so the Air 3 was released in July of 2023, and I've owned it for about a week after it was released, so it's coming up on almost 1 year now. The first thing I want to talk about with this drone is the transmission system. It's running on DJI's latest 04 transmission link, and I gotta tell you, it's been pretty phenomenal. Before this drone, I owned the Air 2 and the DJI Smart Controller, and with that drone, it was a very good transmission link, but the Air 3 with the 04 transmission, it just ups the game. DJI rates this with a 12-kilometer transmission range, and if you go on their website, it says 32 kilometer maximum range. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that's as far as the battery will go, but if you go on their website, you will see it does say 32 kilometers. With the Air 3, I got to tell you, I've been pleasantly surprised with the signal penetration and the signal strength. With the Air 2, certain situations I would get lag, I would get disconnects, and I would have to hit the return to home button a lot just to get it to come back into, get the feed to come back up. But with the Air 3, after 1 year, I've only had that happen to me probably twice. So the transmission system is top of the line, class leading, and you just can't beat it with DJI's transmission. All right, the second thing I want to talk about is the battery life. DJI Air 4 is second in line for battery life behind the Mini 4 Pro, which is 47 minutes, and the DJI Air 3 sits right at 46 minutes. And I gotta be honest with you, that is plenty enough time for me. I find myself not using 100% of the battery, so if they up the game to around 50 minutes, it wouldn't bother me much, because 46 minutes is absolutely enough time to get the shots I need and make it back home safely. So the Air 3 battery life is excellent. Another thing I love about the Air 3 is the speed and quickness of the drone. It will ascend at about 26 miles per hour and fly horizontally at a top speed of 47 miles per hour. And this thing, I tell you, it's like a Porsche in the sky. You can get from point A to point B in a matter of seconds. I have no complaints when it comes to speed. This is actually, in normal mode, is faster than the Avata 2. So if you're looking for a drone that gets around without any hesitation, the Air 3 is for you. So yeah, you can't complain about the speed on this thing. It really surprised me, the ascent and descent speed. When I had the Air 2, I would have some issues descending. It wanted to come down at a lot slower rate, and it was kind of annoying when you wanted to get down quick, say it was getting ready to rain, or you just had to get out of the air quick. So being able to descend at the rate that the DJI Air 3 descends at is pretty phenomenal. One of the best features about this drone, and in my opinion is a game changer, is the dual lens setup. You have a 24 millimeter at an aperture of 1.7, and you have a 70 millimeter telephoto lens at an aperture of 2.8. So the main camera gets great low light quality, and I gotta be honest with you, the tele lens is pretty darn amazing at low light also. So, and 70 millimeter lens is absolutely a game changer. If you've only ever owned a drone with a 24 millimeter wide angle lens, I highly recommend you upgrading to the Air 3. The parallax effect of the 70 millimeter is pretty amazing. The ability to zoom in without losing any quality in your video is absolutely a necessity in my opinion. So these cameras, they're both a 1/1/3 CMOS sensor, so they both have the same color profile, unlike the Mavic 3 Pro, which has a micro 4/3 and the 1/1/3 for the for the zoom lens. So it's kind of hard to match up your video when you're shooting in both of those lenses. So the Air 3 having the same size lens on both cameras is pretty amazing in my opinion. The Air 3 comes in at a base price of $10.99 for the drone, 1 battery, the RC N2 controller, which has the phone hookup, and you can get the Fly More combo for $15.59. Comes with 3 batteries, the charging hub, the RC2 controller with the built-in screen, which I highly recommend you going with that package. You're always going to, even with the battery life of this thing, you're going to want more batteries. So instead of buying them down the road, you get it all in one package and you save money overall. And it does come with a really nice carrying case. So go with the Fly More combo and you won't regret it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to give you my impressions on owning the Air 3 after about 1 year. And I hope you got some good information out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.